It was my birthday yesterday, so I actually wanted to do what I eat in a week of like, what I eat in a week on my birthday week, but I kept forgetting every single day because I would just come out here and start eating breakfast. Not remember to like film it before. So, oh, as you can see, there's actually post-it notes everywhere today so that I would remember, and I did remember. Because I put 3 post-it notes. Oh shit. Whole Foods vegan donuts. The only reason why I go to Whole Foods like ever. And as you can see, they're a little bit, they've been through it a bit. But it was a variety pack of maple chocolate, crumb, and plain, I guess. Whatever happened to the berry ones, Whole Foods? Whatever happened to the purpley pink ones? Whatever happened to those? Those were good. And in the Hydro Flask today, we have some matcha. Let me just de-influence you a little because, you know, those Stanleys look nice. Are Stanleys even trending anymore? I don't even know. Things move so fast. But like, if you don't really need a Stanley, you don't need a Stanley, you know? Like, I don't want to tell you you can't get a Stanley because like maybe you need a water bottle. Then get your freaking Stanley. It seems like a good product. But I'm just saying, like, just because everybody's got the Stanleys doesn't mean that Hydro Flasks don't work anymore. So if you still have your Hydro Flask from when there was Hydro Flask time, don't get a Stanley. You don't need it. Okay? That was my de-influencing of the day. Yeah, who cares? Do you need a trendy water bottle? Like, think about it. Just think about it. We're on a floating rock. Like, okay. So yeah, I'm working my way through my tea canister, whatever you call this. I just have so many like loose bags of tea that are old. Some of them, like, I don't even know what this is. I have a bunch of these. I don't know what they are. So I'm trying to like work my way through these teas so I have room for more teas also because, yeah, I have way more tea in there. And I would like to, you know, I'm moving in February. So I'm trying to make my way through my things, you know. And I have all these matcha blueberry that my mom got me a while back. I didn't even know they sold, I didn't even know they made matcha in tea bags like this. But it's not bad, it's actually good. I don't mind it at all. Blueberry matcha. It's a nice little flavor, you know? I even put a little bit of milk in it, but it looks really gross because I put the milk in it. It just looks like murky water, so. Something I've been eating a lot of lately is peanut butter and blueberry sandwiches. If I need like a quick meal, I mean, obviously PB&J, classic, fave, easy, small meal or snack. But to try to get more like fruit in me, instead of just like jelly, you know? Nothing wrong with jelly, but just saying, you know, I don't eat enough fruit, honestly. Blueberries, it's a fruit, but it's frozen, so I don't have to worry about it going bad, and it's cheaper than fresh blueberries. Put it in, like so. Microwave it, of course. And obviously it's better if you can get like blueberries that are actually good. These were from Aldi, I think, and I've had a bag of Aldi's blueberries before that weren't very good at all. So when I bought these, I was kind of like, should I? But these are really good. They're like so sweet without needing any like added sweetener. They're so sweet. Anyways, so I don't know what that gives you. Should you trust Aldi blueberries or not? I don't know. I always like to have a sourdough and then like a wheat bread like this, but I can't finish them both before they go bad. So I always just put this in the freezer and then pop it in the toaster on the defrost setting, actually. Ever since I moved out of my parents' house, I didn't have a toaster, but I did have an air fryer, so I was like, I'll just use the air fryer as a toaster. It's not the best, but it does something, obviously. And then the air fryer broke, so I remember using a pan to toast for bread, which I feel like pretentious people act like is like the best way to toast bread, but no, I never liked it. I feel like it burns so easy, and like even after like months and months of toasting bread like that, I still like it's so much easier in the toaster and it gets it like consistent every time, you know? So anyways, this company, Biodeem, offered to send me a toaster to review it, and it's really nice automatic toaster. It feels very fancy. It has bagel setting, muffin setting, defrost, reheat, and it has 9 levels. It has a little turn dial, 9 levels of toasting. And also I like how the bagel setting is actually the right way, because at my parents' house I ruined a bagel by not knowing that it was supposed to be like inverted, you know? Like, why would they make it like that? Make it make sense. So this one, not only is it like the right way, the bagel way, but it also shows you right there. It says bagel right there. I shouldn't touch that, it was kind of hot. Yeah, and it has a cute little like retro-y design. My only thing is that it is quite big. It's a bit bigger than your average toaster. At least like it's a toaster, so you can kind of like turn it vertically to where it like, you know, fits in better. And now my breads are perfectly defrosted and toasted, but not too much. Okay, because we're just having a sandwich. We're not actually having toast. I just microwave them to where they're not frozen anymore, but you don't really want them to be like, you know, the more you cook them, the more they get juicy and they're just gonna make your sandwich soggy. So just until they're like not frozen anymore. Peanut butter on both sides. Pile them on, pile them on. Try not to get the juice everywhere. Oh yeah. Oh. Be a little messy. Okay, like okay. See, that's why we want toasted bread, because it needs to hold up to the blueberries. It's honestly better than a PB&J, but I have good blueberries right now. I mean, you can just add a little sweetener if you need it. Oh, look at that. Ooh. This is honestly like a very, very typical meal for me when I need like a quick, lazy meal, especially like in the winter when I want something warm with a broth. I'm making ramen, but instead of just eating ramen, which you can obviously do, but I'm trying to like make it a little more balanced, add some fiber and stuff. So I add some plain tofu, frozen veggies, and greens, and then my seasoning mix. And then often I'll add other like seasoning or spice or something like that to make it a little more interesting, you know? And then green onions if I have them. These are some green onions from the freezer, because a lot of the time if I have like a lot of green onions regrowing or like a big pack of green onions from the store, I'll freeze them all, cut them up. I'll cut them all up and freeze them in a bag. I saw a TikTok of that a while ago, and it's one of the best hacks because they're so easy to just grab from the freezer, and then they defrost like immediately, obviously, because they're so small. And yeah, I'm eating it with a fork because sometimes I just want life to be easy, and I love chopsticks, but like I definitely make more of a mess with chopsticks. You know? I like to twirl it on the fork. Sometimes. Depends, okay. And then here I'm microwaving a frozen breakfast burrito. I made a batch of breakfast burritos a while back. I actually filmed it for a different video that I never ended up making, but I'll include that footage here. So right now I want to make breakfast burritos using this shelf-stable meat, I believe. Yeah, it's basically TVP, if you don't know what that is. Textured vegetable protein. It's like little chunks of soy, and it's dry, so it stays good for a long time in the pantry. You just hydrate it with water. This one is country breakfast flavored, so I wanted to make breakfast burritos with it, and I've been saying I'm gonna do that for so long. Has sage, fennel, black pepper, white pepper. It smells crazy. Oh my god. Wow. I don't know what I expected, but not that. I think I thought it would smell like mapley kind of or something like that, like a maple breakfast sausage or something. You know like a breakfast sausage that's like sweet, but no. It's like smoky and herby. They want you to like do it in a bowl and then transfer that to a pot, but I kind of feel like, why can't I just do it all in the pan to save a bowl? So I'm gonna do that. And then I have some peppers, purple onion, some greens, some tofu for like the egg tofu scramble in there, and giant tortillas. So I want to make good big burritos. Oh, and potatoes. I wanted to get frozen like country potatoes, or just like you can just get like frozen potatoes and it's like just potatoes. But I did my shopping at Aldi. For some reason they don't have any like normal frozen potatoes, only like fries. They didn't have yeah. So I just got tater tots, and I thought it doesn't really matter. So let's begin. Scary. Scary. Yum, haha. My eye, I'm crying. Okay. 1 cup of water. And then yeah, I'm gonna just try this method for you to tell you how it goes, you know? So then you will know. It's hot now. I'm gonna put this in, I guess. And then I'm supposed to let it sit for 5 minutes. Oh, shouldn't be like cooking. I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, there's actually a lot of seasoning in there. I respect that. So as you can see, it is absorbing said water. It has a very nice, like, cozy scent. It smells better now. So I'm turning it back on, and I'm adding oil, some olive oil. I'm gonna add some salt. I would like to try the seasoning. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, I shouldn't have added salt. That's okay, I'll add less salt to other things. I like the flavor, but I feel like it's too peppery and too herby, actually. I feel like I'm just getting so much herb. I'm gonna put some more olive oil. I'm looking right at it. Maybe they purposefully overdid it with the seasonings, with the herbs and stuff, because then when you mix it with your other stuff, it'll be really good, you know? I don't know. It's looking good, I think. That's better now. With the olive oil and stuff. Yeah. It's no Beyond Meat, okay, but it's good. And the oil helps. It just has that, like, nice, I don't know, like, savory flavor. And it's got a good, like, chewy texture. And that's what it's all about, okay? You have to start thinking about vegan meat as its own thing, you know? Usually you just want like a savory flavor and a chewy texture to go in your food, you know? Because it's good. Or because it's familiar, I don't know. Oh, you can't really see that. Oh. Bam. Onion. Okay, paprika. I was supposed to get these out already, but I didn't. And I'm seasoning right on top of it, which you're not supposed to do. And you know, I've been told that it's actually good to cook everything in the same pot and not clean it because you're really adding depth of flavor to your food. Everything's flavoring everything, and it's like a little community of flavors, and that's fun. And the lighting sucks, man. Okay, well, peppers. Yum! Tofu time. We're gonna just throw it in there. Just being real gross about it. It's good, you know? It's gonna pick up all that stuff on there, and that's a good thing. Yeah, just soaking it right up. Now oil. Oil. Salt. We're going in with a little spoon because we're not supposed to season on top of our food we're cooking, okay? Because that's how you get all your moisture in your seasoning. And I particularly have a problem with that, so I have to solve that. Tofu scramble, I swear to God, I feel like I could just add like a whole cup of seasonings to it and it still just tastes like water. So just go for it, you know? Turmeric. And same thing with the tofu, it's like, if you expect this to taste just like eggs, you will be disappointed. But like, anyways, what was I saying? For me personally, I don't really need it to taste like egg. Also, it's just not going to. Okay, now I turned it off. It started kind of like browning a bit, you know? I'm gonna add this black salt, which I don't want to add because it's so stinky. But I'm gonna add some, a little bit, and then also some nutritional yeast. Yep, and then also, I just realized I don't think I put pepper in here. Unless I did. I'm gonna put this in here. Huh. And now... Is that weird? Because I don't care if they like mush up. I was gonna microwave them, but I don't feel like using another bowl. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of water in there just to make them start steaming. Which would be bad if I didn't want them to get soft, but I don't really care. They're just potatoes. They are simply potatoes. I just think parsley would be fun in here. I love hash browns. Oh my gosh. I mean, Tater tots, potatoes, whatever. I'm gonna have to remember how to roll a burrito. Okay, so potatoes. Okay, and then some sausage. So dry, but we don't have to talk about that. 2 kinds of protein, okay? All the haters out there. And then the peppers. I have way more potatoes than anything else. Actually, no, I have a lot of potatoes and tofu. Okay, is that enough? I got some hot sauce. I really like this hot sauce. It's green. What's this? It's really good. Realized maybe this salsa is like a little bit wet for this, but whatever. Well, I have that dry ass meat stuff, so it's good. Okay, burrito number 1. And we're trying to not be too crazy to start because that's something that I do, is I put a lot in there. Okay, I think I can put more. But we're gonna just not complicate it. Wait a minute, wait. I'm gonna elongate the fillings. Oh god, it ripped already. It's fine. Okay, burrito done. I guess I should have warmed them up. They're just so big. Like, how am I supposed to warm these up? I thought the fillings would warm them up. I think these look a little bit interesting. I'll be honest with you. They look vegan. That's okay, because who said I was a chef? Never did I say that. I'm simply just a person living and trying to make the best of what I have. 3 burritos. 3 burritos. Putting them in here. These look like you would get them from the hot bar of a health food store. And that's not a bad thing, okay? That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, that's just what they're giving, the energy, okay? They might seem still kind of dry. I'm also gonna add avocado when I eat them, so just keep that in mind. Nice, haha. This is something I need to do way more often because it is literally the best thing to just have breakfast burritos, a warm meal, filling, balanced meal to pop in the microwave in the morning and not have to think. It's the best. I was adding like avocado and lime to them while I was eating them, but I ran out of avocado and also lime, but they're good on their own. And then I'm also having some tea. I love iced coffee, iced tea, but like when it's really cold and when I'm trying to not use the heat too much, I really love having warm tea. And so I'll grab my hydro flask and make about 3 cups of tea. And then it keeps warm for, I don't know, a really long time. So I could just sip on it like throughout the day. Whenever I feel cold, I can just have a little glug of my warm tea. I'm making a sandwich. I want like a warm sandwich, but I'm not like gonna use the stove or anything. I'm just gonna microwave these meats because I don't know, I just feel like having like a warm sandwich, you know, like give me some warmth out here on these streets. I want to like, you know, and I want cheese. So this is so weird. I'm just gonna put some cheese on here so it'll melt on the meats because, you know, I don't know. Yeah. Dinner. Girl dinner. I also just want to say to the people out there that I don't like this mayonnaise. I'm not a fan of it. I got it at a grocery outlet for like $1.99. Luckily. Did that even melt anything? Ew. Oh, I kind of regret doing this. That shit don't smell good. That don't smell good. Anyways, I don't like it. Even just a little bit of it on the sandwich ruins it for me. And maybe that's why it's at grocery outlet. Okay, so the cheese didn't melt at all. Big surprise. I put the warm meats on top of the cheese. So maybe it'll melt in between. Let's see. Oh. We got a slice of bread. And since no mayonnaise, I am putting hummus on it. Only hummus. Some of this garlic sauce, garlic vinegar that I got at grocery outlet also. This is gonna be kind of hard. I'm just pouring it on the bread. It's a really good idea to have for sure. Some olive oil also. Oh shit, that was kind of a lot. not easy to drizzle. Some tomato perhaps. With salt and pepper. And then I'm just gonna, ooh, look at that. Cheese melted a little. Look at that. Wow. We got a little bit of melty on the cheesy. Sorry. Okay. Meat. Green. We got the greens. More met. Uh-oh. It's getting a little messy out here. It's getting a little messy. I love mustard, if you didn't know. I only have white onion. I'm gonna put some white onion on that. Is that blasphemous? And that's my sandwich, and it looks really good, and I don't want to hear otherwise, so... Not bad, not bad. It's kind of weird, honestly. So much better than yesterday's sandwich, and it's because of this. It's because of this. And here I am making a smoothie, a very typical smoothie for me. This is like not a very interesting video. It's like very just like this is real, this is me. This is how I be eating 90% of the time when I have no motivation to try new things, but I'm just keeping going, you know? So we got some oats, we got some banana, we got some greens, we got some peanut butter. This time I was making a chocolatey one, so I put some cocoa powder and some mostly water because there's oats in it, so I don't feel like I have to put like oat milk, but I often do still put a little oat milk to make it like extra oaty creamy. And yeah, just simple smoothie. I like it. It's good. And like I said, we'd be talking about tea a lot in this video. I had 3 bags of Earl Grey tea. Who knows how old they are, but tea lasts like forever, right? So we're having them. I know I've had Earl Grey tea before, but it's like only like maybe once or twice, you know. I didn't remember like how I felt about it, so basically trying it for the first time, and it's pretty good. I like Earl Grey tea now. I also started putting milk in it a couple times. I don't know if I did this time, but I like that too. Tea is just awesome. Yes, here, milk. Yeah, I just googled like, do people put milk in Earl Grey tea? Because I didn't know. I love a little creamy tea. What can I say? Got this cereal from Grocery Outlet. It's nothing special at all. It's like a filler cereal. And then this Trader Joe's one is pretty good. It's no puffins. It's no peanut butter puffins. Since both these cereals are kind of bland, I'm gonna use chocolate milk. And this chocolate milk's kind of old, so I should eat it. Very beautiful. What a nice shade of brown lunch. This is the ugliest thing. I feel like I'm seeing life in sepia when I look at this. Okay, and now we're making some little mini pizzas. A little embarrassing, a little cringe. They're kind of giving Lunchables, and you'll see why. But yeah, Violife I got from, can you guess where I got it from? Real fans can guess where I got it from. I put some olive oil, maybe a little too much olive oil. It's fine. I love olive oil. So honestly, like, I don't know how much olive oil you'd have to put on something for me to be like, that's too much. I just said it was too much. But you know, like for real too much, not just like, a little too much, but like that's too much, I'm not gonna eat it. Like it'd have to be such an egregious amount of olive oil. Anyways, that's off the topic. Tomato sauce from the can, say what you will. And then I also got some hot dogs from Grocery Outlet for literally 99 cents. Why not, you know? And we wanted to make little pizzas because we got these naan breads from Trader Joe's. They're really good. I don't know how much they actually taste like real naan bread. I guess I learned that you're saying bread. I didn't know that, just like chai tea, you know? Anyways, okay, so yeah, they were pretty good though, but they were definitely like giving Lunchable. I think I always like tell myself like, oh, nothing matters, because with like vegan meat, fake meat, if you will, it's not actually a hot dog anyways, you know, like it's not actually like, it's all like what even is any of it, you know? It's just like a bunch of soy or like gluten or something. Yeah, but it definitely was a hot dog pizza, but it wasn't bad. Here I'm making my last 3 bags of Earl Grey tea. It came and it went, you know, but it's fine. I'm fine with it. I I just accepted it into my life, and then now it left me. But I just saw an Instagram reel, trying not to say TikTok, okay, when it's actually an Instagram reel. Anyways, I saw someone make Earl Grey hot chocolate, and then that gave me the inspiration to make Earl Grey chocolate milk tea because I had some chocolate milk. So instead of putting milk, chocolate milk, it was delicious. I just should have added less water to the tea. I should have made it more concentrated. It was a little too watered down, but it was still delicious, and it was a great beverage to have. And now I'm having a little matcha milk tea boba. I got this boba bam. Can you guess where I got it from? It was Grocery Outlet for $2.99. It's 4 packs. I saw it at Sprouts and it was like $7, but Sprouts is more expensive. So I don't know like what's the normal price of it at a place like Walmart or Target or something. I don't even know if they sell it at those places. But also at my Grocery Outlet, they had a black milk tea version as well. So I kind of want to try that too. The matcha one, you can tell that it's not like ceremonial, like purely ceremonial matcha by the taste, by the color, whatever. But it was actually pretty good. I wouldn't buy it full price for sure, but for $2.99 it was definitely like worth it. And this time I'm having it with oat milk, and that was good. But I also tried it with soy milk a different day, and I almost like that better because I feel like the soy milk and the matcha, like the earthiness, kind of like go together. Also, I'm always like matching my beverages. Am I always, or is it just one of those things where like when I am, I point it out so it seems like I always am, but really I'm not? Anyways, this is the last meal of the video. Very, very simple. I had some tofu that I'm just frying up on the stove with just some olive oil and salt. I had a partial bag of broccoli that my mom bought for something, and then she didn't think she was going to finish it, so she sent it home with me. Frying that up in there as well. And then also some frozen spinach that I wanted to use up in the freezer. And I'm just making these to put on some asha noodles. I know I talk about asha noodles a lot. It's literally just a brand of stir-fry noodles that they sell everywhere now. They come with like really simple sauces, and I believe they're all vegan. They're a little more on the like healthier side of the stir-fry noodles you can get, and I'm always buying them because they're always at Grocery Outlet for really cheap. And then I'm just adding the sauce packet as well as some more soy sauce and sesame oil and some of that garlic vinegar stuff. So yeah, really simple meal. Really delicious. Sometimes I would add something spicy to this, like gochugaru or sriracha or sweet chili sauce even, but this is definitely a simple version. And then I made enough of my little stir-fry veggies and tofu so that I could have the exact same meal the next day, which I love having. A easy, convenient meal to throw together. So yeah, and that's it for this video, and thank you so much for watching. And also, I would like to ask everyone to please follow me on TikTok or Instagram if you enjoy my what I eat kind of content, because I really plan on not doing so much of it on YouTube in the coming year, or at least like long form content wise. I really want to move away from the what I eat kind of content. Still food content, but less of this like what I've been eating lately or like what I eat in a week kind of things. More like themed foods or like cooking specials, if that makes sense. But I want to do more of that stuff in short form content, TikTok reels, maybe shorts on YouTube, whatever. But anyways, also want to say thank you to my Patreon patrons for supporting my videos, and especially my movie commentaries that I've been starting to do again. If you liked my movie commentaries in the past, I am doing them again on Patreon, so that'll be linked below. Also, I'm streaming again, mostly Animal Crossing for now, but I do want to get into other games soon and a lot during this year. If you want to support my streaming career, my gamer girl streamer career, you can become a member of the channel. That's all below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, Happy New Year. Oh, you made a mess in 2 seconds.